Get the answers you seek in this live reading. It's channeled message meant to find you. And your ancestors have brought me this direct download today, and they want you to know something important is coming in around this reading. And I'm also hearing something about being live. Maybe you are going live at something online or just in a situation where you're performing or you're getting out there, but it's live. And it's also coming to autumn, release the old and rest. Well, think back to where you were in 2025 in the fall months of September, October, and November. You could have been connecting to the raven energy. That's very spiritual and transformative. And you're releasing the old and resting. That is what you need to know today. And also, you need to stay rooted and grounded with the earth guardian. So you're deeply tapping into the earth energy. Root yourself, work on things that have to do with the base chakra of survival, of security, of just feeling confident in your very being, confident to be here alive, grounded, rooted, as you release the old and rest, because you might be needing some medicine or to connect to a mother figure, the medicine mother. Honor your inner knowing. It's time for intuition around whatever this is that you came to this reading for, but you're going to get the direct information you need right now. The answers that you are seeking are coming in this reading. So let's see what tarot has for us. And what is it that we need to know happened in autumn? Maybe you needed to release something, a relationship, left a job, something that was a mindset, a belief system that you needed to leave behind in autumn. And you have been needing also to stay rooted and grounded and to honor your inner knowing. And it's coming with the Queen of Wands, with your general energy as you come into this reading. Is the Queen of Wands. There is confidence. There is a feeling also of being very attractive, at the top of your game, a very entrepreneurial energy. You're following that energy of the sun. You might not know how to honor your inner knowing, but you just are knowing with your gut, with your instincts, with your psychic abilities, with that black cat that you're going to land on your feet. You're going to take action. By being bold, confident, you're going to walk in a room and just rule the room. And you'll also need to stay rooted and grounded. And because there is a lot of quick energy, quick communication coming in. And maybe even from this message, there is energy on a lot of levels that you're receiving downloads around what it is you want to create, a business, something where you're very passionate about it. But there are things firing. These are 8 wands. They look like they're on the move, but they're at different degrees of receiving this. So you're receiving a lot of information from this reading in this live reading now. And so communication between your psychic abilities, your just feeling of confidence, you're ready to move forward. And at the foundation, well, yes, there is the Empress. Taurus energy, and you're very beautiful. There is a lot of beauty in this reading, attractiveness, physical creativity. You're rooted and grounded. Look how grounded she is on her throne, on her cushions out in nature with the flow of the waterfall. Things are just flowing for you, and they're coming in fast, and you're really tapping into your inner knowing. And in the recent past, you've been working very hard at your craft. You're mastering some situation at work or in your career. But it could also be that by releasing the old and letting things go and resting, then you were able now in the recent past to get back to work. You had the medicine mother, maybe you needed some medicine or to take time out, but now you're coming fully forward, rooted and grounded in your craft and what you're working on. And it's coming with the Knight of Pentacles. Well, there is a sense of slow and steady. This is rooted and grounded as you can get. You're paying attention to the details. And when you do, this fertile field, this coin, this seed is going to flourish. And you are grounding something very important. And it's requiring you to use your intuition, but also your ability to give and receive love and to be very creative, just naturally. And what else is coming is the Page of Wands. We've got the Queen of Wands as the general energy. And what's coming right now is the Page. This is young energy, a messenger. Someone's coming to you today is what I'm hearing. And your inner knowing, that just gut instinct is going to say, I'm ready. This is already blossoming at some level, because you are rooted and grounded and you are going to be very fertile and productive and creative. And how do you see this Queen of Wands? That is what I'm sensing, whether you're a man or a woman. It's a feminine energy of receiving information. And whatever this information you're receiving, that you're feeling very confident and entrepreneurial and just moving forward, speaking up. There's to a lot of people, it's coming in on many different levels. And maybe it's an announcing an upgrade in your home, in your work, in your family, but something around the home, around the hearth, around a partnership that's making you feel very happy, very secure, very loved and supported. And you have already released the old, so you can come into the energy of the Emperor. Wow, well, this is your environment, and this is you at the root. So you got the divine partnership of the Emperor and Empress. I mean, this is the most potent couple in tarot. And so that beauty, that confidence, that love, that creativity is also balanced with the divine masculine, the boss, the father figure. This is some energy where you're claiming your own authority. And that is amazing. And that's in your environment. You could be dealing with a boss, a father, someone who's very powerful. And what is your hope and fear? Justice. Your hope and fear is that things will come into balance, that you will find the truth of the situation and learn and get the answers you are seeking. And the answers could come from a legal professional. And the Emperor is one who is strategizing, who makes the rules, the law. It could be you dealing with very large corporations, business, national issues. And also the advice now that is coming is the Star. Well, when you come into this justice and you use your inner knowing, stay rooted and grounded, but also be able to tap in to your unconscious, to the memories, the collective memories, and to shine, to release the old and rest, and then to have faith to renew this energy. And it's going to be amazing. You're going to really inspire others now. And also, it's going to be a big upgrade that you're celebrating. Perhaps a marriage that is going to take you into luxury, into wealth beyond measure, and to a kind of security and big upgrade. You're going into a big glow up, is what I'm hearing. And you could be becoming famous, and people are wanting to celebrate that. And if this resonates, I'd love to hear from you. Please subscribe.